What's up, guys? We're back and we're working on the white Civic again, finally. I just want to update you guys on a few things first. Keep watching. So I've been getting a lot of questions about a couple things. The barn find Civic, one, and the oil filter situation is the second situation. So I'm just going to answer those really quick before we get started. The barn find car. Everybody's asking, what's going on with that car? Are we doing anything else with it? Yes, we are doing other stuff with it. That is Patrick's Civic. He's a busy person, and it's the middle of winter right now. That car doesn't have heat. It's not registered. It has no heater core. All the wirings ran right through where the heater core wiring used, or the heater core plumbing used to be. So it's too cold for that car. We'll wait until spring, and then we should have some kind of update on it. We'll be working on it. I don't know what his full plans are for the car. I know originally he wanted to turbo it because it is built for about 500 horsepower or so. But his situation could be different. He might want to sell it. But first, obviously, we have to fix everything on it before he can sell it. Otherwise, he's not going to get a good amount of money for it. So there will be more videos on that car. Second, the oil filter situation. I don't have an update from Mobile yet. I waited until after Christmas to email them. I emailed them on the 7th of this month. It is now, what, the 24th? It's the 24th, and I haven't heard back from them. I tried to call them today. Went straight to voicemail, left a voicemail, and we'll see where that goes. But now we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to swap the emergency brake cables on here, and we have a few other things that we're doing today. Hey guys, just another quick little update about the Mobile thing. So they actually did end up getting back to me the next day after I recorded this video. They gave me a call, and they did not get my email. So that's where that came into place. So now they sent me an email with a claims form. I have to fill out the form. I have to mail the filter back in, and then when they get the filter, they're going to look at it, and they're going to compensate me for whatever. I still don't know exactly if they're going to do the filter or the filter and the oil. I'm going to make sure that I list that I want both in the claims form, and we'll see how that goes from there. But that can be up to 15 days, and I'm probably not going to, it's almost the weekend, I'm going to send it up in a few days, so it could be quite a while before we hear back from that. But hopefully all that works out, and yeah, let's continue on. Alright, so some of you may remember that I had the Integra EBrake cables in the car here, and they weren't long enough, so I needed Civic Si cables, which I got here. I got these on Amazon, I think for 35 bucks a piece, free shipping. So there's one in this box and one in this box. So I'm going to link these in the description below. I'm trying to be an Amazon affiliate, and I don't want to be kicked out of the program. So if you need those, buy them. And I'm going to be putting links in my other videos as well. So in the description, anytime you see something that you might want in one of my videos, check the description. There may be a link to that part in the description. So we're just going to take the wheels off first. Blew something into my eye. Alright, so this is leaking still. This is cranked all the way down. But I got a new caliper with new washers and everything, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. And you're going to see that installed in one of the next videos or so. On this side, the e-brake cable is already disconnected because I couldn't get it to fit. So we don't have to worry about that. Oh, just got to come over to this side. And this e-brake cable is in right there. You can see the pin right there holding it in. I don't have the cotter pin in there. We just have to pop this one out. And then we can go ahead and undo the cables from in the car, and then we'll be able to pull them out.
All right, I'm gonna leave the grommet to you, and I'm just gonna start with bam, bam, bam. Like I'm gonna do everything from there.
Okay, yeah, just if you get all the bolts out, we're good. So you got that bolt, this one up here, this guy right here, and then it goes into the car, and I'll unbolt it in the car. And then on this one, you literally have the mirrored thing. So that bolt right there. There's one up there that's kind of hard to get to, and then you got this guy over here. So Dalton's gonna go ahead and start ripping those out. And I am gonna take this out, and then I'm gonna go up into the car and get it out the rest of the way. But I got that pretty good. I'm gonna use some pliers. All right, so now we can grab this and take that out. Okay, that's out. Oh, it does have to be unbolted up here too. I'll work on that. So now what we have is we have these 2 bolts and this spring holding it in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo both of those on both sides. All right, so Dalton's down there. He freed up all of the lines. We're just gonna come over here and unbolt these 2 right here. Let me get that taken care of. All right, so we got this undone. These can get pulled through now. And I adjusted this back up. All right, so these are the new cables. They actually look really, really nice. Unfortunately, they don't come with a new bracket right here. So that kind of stinks. I'm gonna have to use the old rusty bracket, but it'll work just fine. So we're gonna go ahead and install these now. We got the old cables out. Alright, so we got everything back together now, but if you look, you got the EBrake cable hooked up right there, and we got this one hooked up as well. Obviously that's all still leaking, but I'm not really going to sweat it. We're just going to get it to stop leaking once we bolt the new shit in. So we're good for now. We're going to go ahead and pull Dalton's car in here and start working on that one. Alright, so this is Dalton's EG. He just picked it up. It's a California car, so it has 0 rust underneath. 0 rust in the wheel wells. So we're gonna get it up on the lift and take a look at it. It's just stock for right now, D16 Z6, and he's got a K series in his garage, K24, right?
Yep.
Imported.
Yep, from HMO.
Oh yeah, dude. Got them tints.
Yeah, that can be pulled over.
Yeah, and a loud exhaust. Straight piped with a whatever that muffler is.
Skunk 2 mega power.
Skunk 2. So if you look right here, this is why he brought it over, is because he's got tons of play in here. If you look at that, like you'd think that's the trans, but actually the previous owner put this like sketchy bolt thing in here, and the thing coming out of the trans actually isn't rotating if we push this back. So it's just the shift linkage that's rotating, and that's giving tons of movement in the shifter. So we got to fix that. We're going to pull this bolt out and see if maybe we can rig something else until he can get the proper pin from Honda. All right, so it really is just the bolt. We taped it and we're trying to jam it in. It's a tight fit now, so we're going to pull it out and stick it back in through here. Everything looks good though, so as long as he gets the correct spring, everything should be perfect. But this shit is hilarious. Look at this. That's great.
The old sandwich technique.
Like somebody welded this. Why did they not just weld it the right way?
I don't know. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like somebody could have clocked this.
Right.
To just work.
Right.
So I don't.
And then this is the Skunk 2 Mega Power.
Yeah, my Skunk 2 Mega Power. Go and check
This is
that
straight
out.
pipe, AutoZone bends.
Yeah, they sell Skunk 2 at AutoZone now apparently.
And then that. And then just like a little eBay dude.
Yeah.
At least we think it's a little eBay dude. And then over here, we got RA and a smiley face, whatever that means, into the undercoating. And look at how clean all this stuff is. Like it's like brand new. So this is weird for us because we're in Michigan, and like even my Florida car was in Michigan for a year when I bought it, and it looks nothing like this. Like this is crazy to us, at least. This thing's clean. So we got this good. My battery's low, so I can't turn the light on. Oh, grab my light for me. Yeah, there you go. So now if we jiggle this, it's still a little bit, but a lot better, and that will be gone once it gets the proper pin in there. So that's good. We just spaced this out a little bit and taped the bolt up, made it a little tighter. My phone battery's about to die, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna eyeball his alignment really quick. And we got the toe plates there. I'll try to put a link to those in the description too if you want to get something like that. But yeah, we're gonna call it after this. So I know I've had these on my channel before, but you can see we got tape measures pulled tight there. And then you come over here to this side, and then you can measure the difference so you can see
We're towed
right
in.
there. Towed in?
It's wider in the back. So it's an illusion, yeah, you can't trust the body.
Right. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, look towed out.
All right, so this is the end of the video. We got Dalton's car aligned the rest of the way. And the next video is actually going to be installing the Type R brake upgrade. So I have front and rear Type R calipers, as well as brake pads and rotors that are going to work for it. I'm going to be keeping it 4-lug. And this is really exciting because Power Stop actually hooked us up a little bit. So I'll get more into detail on that in the next video. Make sure that you stay tuned. Make sure that you're subscribed, that you give this video a thumbs up, and watch the next video. All right, thanks, guys. Peace out.